Hello students, welcome back to my class. I am your English teacher. I am teaching class 6. So today I am going to teach you class 6, syllabus of class 6, and in English today I have taken the chapter, the book is English grammar, and for today I have taken the topic, I have taken the writing section, and in writing section I have taken the topic, the name of the topic is diary writing. So today we will study about diary writing, how to write the entries into a diary. I have taught you different writing sections. For example, I have taught you message writing, report writing. Those were something different, but in a diary writing, if we are going to write the things into our diary, they are the things are related to our own experiences. Here we can say that diary writings are related to our own emotions, observations, reactions, etc. that we enter into our diary. Our diary writing is connected with our own experiences, that we faced, with the experiences that we have faced in our life, in our daily life. Here we can say we write diary writing on the basis of daily base. So today I am going to teach you diary writing. So you can say that diary writing is a writing in which we write about our emotions, feelings and reactions, etc. First of all, see what is the format of diary writing. The first heading is format of diary writing. Now see what is the format of diary writing, means how we write a diary. So as you don't have a diary, you have to write these entries into your notebook. That's why you will make a box to show that this is our diary. To show your diary, you will write your diary entry, you will write your format, your examples in a box to show that this is a diary. So first of all, we write date at left hand corner and time on the right hand corner. Below date, here will be day. The date means the date on which day we are going to write the diary, and we also write the time of diary. When we are going to write the diary, we mention that time too into diary entry. And after day we write dear diary. After writing dear diary, we write the main content of the diary. Main content may be in one passage, one paragraph, two paragraph, depending on the experiences, on the feelings, on the emotions, on the observations that you are going to write in your diary. So content. After writing your content, you will write your name or signature. You will write your name or you will sign there. So both things you can write here, mention here, both things, name or signature. Simply you can write your name or you can also sign as you want. If you do signature in your diary, you will write the signature, you will do your signature. If you write generally your name, you can write your name depending on you. So this is the structure, this is the structure of diary writing. First of all, day, time, day, dear diary, content of the diary. Content may be smaller or longer depending on your experiences, and in the last you will sign or you will write your name. So here are few points which must be known to you. Number one, a diary must carry date, and time. A diary must carry day, date and time, that you can recognize, that you can understand on which day you have written the diary. The experiences are belonging to the day you must know. If you are going to see what have you mentioned in your diary, you must know the day and time and date of your diary. So you must write day, date and time in your diary. Second, you write dear diary. After writing dear diary, you will start writing your content. Your content may be related to, as earlier I told you, related to your observations, your reactions, your feelings, your emotions that was happened on a particular day. So you will enter these things into your diary, and you can say you will enter your emotions, feelings, reactions, etc. into your diary. And you must write your diary into first person. You should write in a general diary. Here can say you should write first person. You start as the first person narrative. First person narrative. Your diary should be first person narrative. It is not always must, but it should be. Basic diary includes first person narrative. First person narrative, first person means the person who is speaking, the person who is telling. As I told you, in personal pronoun, you have studied about personal pronoun. In personal pronoun there is a kind of pronoun, and the kind is called personal pronoun. In personal pronoun you have studied about three persons: first person, second person and third person. First person, I and we, and their objective and possessive case, their objective and possessive forms. Second person you, third person he, she, they, etc. But in diary writing we use most of the time, here you can say always, we always use first person narrative. Narrative means we are going to narrate something, we are not going to write anything into dialogue form. There are two kinds of forms: dialogue or narration. We are not, because this is the form of prose, that's why we are not going to write poetic form. In prose form we use mostly two types of forms: dialogue form and narrative form, narration. In diary writing we will not use dialogue form. Dialogue form is as you have studied in dramas. In dramas, in plays, we use dialogue form. One character comes and speaks his dialogue or her dialogue. But in narrative form we only go telling the story. Means we are simply going telling the story. For example, novels, short stories, these are always written in narrative forms. So our diary would also be into first person narrative. We will narrate, we will tell the story of the whole day, of the day, we will tell the story of our experience of the day which we are going to write. So it should be first person narrative. It is not always must, and we should write the diary into informal way. Informal, it should be, diary writing should be informal. It should be informal. Informal means there are two types of writings, two types of languages, two types of uses of a language, formal and informal. If you are going to write anything in formal way, the sentences must be completed, it must be accurate, there shouldn't be any kind of mistakes. In a formal sentence, there shouldn't be any kind of mistakes. Sentences should be complete and it shouldn't be informal. And informal means sentences, it is not always necessary that sentences should be completed. Only sense must be completed. We can write only the part of sentence. We can write only the things, only the phrases that we can understand. It is not always necessary to write the whole sentence if we are going to write the informal writing, informal language. In informal language, we can left a part of the things, we can left any word, any phrase that are not necessary to include in our writing our language. So these are the few key points that we should include in our diary writing. Now let us see the example of diary writing. Here is a question. The question is, you are Raghav and today you got your report card. Your report card, and you have to enter the writing. Now write a diary entry. Write a diary entry about your today's experiences. Your today's experiences. You are Raghav. Today you got your report card in the school. So you have to mention, you have to enter diary entry for today's happening, for today's events that took place. In your copy, in your notebook, that you can understand that this is diary. For showing diary, you will draw a box to show that this is your diary. So this is your diary, and in the format of diary, I have told you how to write, how to start writing the diary. In that format, I told you that first of all, you will write date. For example, 25 March 2020. 25 March 2020. And then at the right hand side, you will write time. You are going to write the time at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. And below the date, you will write the day on which you are going to write your diary. So the day is, for example, Thursday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. Thursday. The day is Thursday, and you are going to write the diary on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. You will start writing diary with dear diary. Dear diary. You will address diary as dear diary. is the happiest day. Today is the happiest day of my life. Of my life. Full stop. I got my report card. I got my report card. Full stop. I secured first division, first position in the class. I promoted to class 7. I am promoted to class 7. Full stop. It was a proud moment. It was a proud moment for me, my parents, and my teachers. My parents had promised me to give me whatever I wanted. Full stop. I worked hard. For this day. I promised myself to work harder to maintain this position in the next class, as well. Full stop. In the you will sign or you will write your name. So see, as I told you, in format of diary writing, first of all we will write date at the left hand corner, and at the right hand corner we will write time of diary writing. We will write the date below date, the date of diary, and we will call diary as their diary, and then we will start writing our content. What were the things that we faced? What were the experiences that we faced on that particular day? So today is the happiest day of my life. It was the happiest day of my life. It was the happiest day of Raghav's life. I also told you that we write the diary, most of the times we write the diary into personal pronoun first person. first person everywhere. We will use person pronoun first person because it is the person who is going to write the diary. If a person is writing about himself, about his experiences, he will use first person, personal pronoun first person. So you can see everywhere person pronoun first person like that. Today is the happiest day of my life. Here we can also see explanatory things. For example, happiest. Happiest is the superlative form of adjective. And for superlative form, we use article the. Before superlative form of adjective, we use article the. Of my life, I got my report card because on that day, on that specific day, Raghav got his report card. It is not only because of getting the report card that it was the happiest day of Raghav. The main reason is that I secured first position in the class. The main reason that the day was the happiest day for Raghav is that he secured the first position in the class. That's why it was the happiest day of Raghav. And I am promoted to class 7 because I got the student of class 6. That's why today I am promoted to class 7. And it was a proud moment because Raghav had got the first position. That's why it was the proud moment for Raghav, his parents and his teachers. So, and my parents had promised me to give me whatever I wanted. Raghav's parents promised him because he got the first position. That's why his parents promised him to give him whatever Raghav wanted. And Raghav also worked hard to get that position. He worked hard to get the first position in the class. That's why every student should try to work hard to get the first position, second position or third position in the class. You should work hard for getting these things. And he also promised in diary writing. We can also mention our future plan in the concluding lines. In concluding lines, we can also mention our future plans. Here the future plans is that he promised himself to work harder and maintain the same position in the next class as well. So we can end our diary by mentioning the future plan of our life. Thank you. Have a nice day.